All right. Well, I think we've maybe probably talked about this in another stream before. I'll try not to be too long about it. But, yeah. It's probably like it is the first thing that ever happened to me, like paranormal, that I would say like really shook me up, I guess you could say. Like, what grade would I have been in? I was at an age where I was in elementary school, probably like grade 6 or something. I was home alone.
Like 13, 12, maybe a little older.
If that's how old you are, grade 6. Yes,
I can't remember.
I forget.
I'm
dude.
1,000 now. It feels like.
But yeah, I was home alone because our parents had left for work already, and Aaron was in. I think you had left already, or you were somewhere. You weren't home either way, and I was stepping out of the bathroom, and straight ahead at the time of the bathroom was my bedroom, which we've probably talked about in other videos before. But right in the doorway of my bedroom, our old dog was sitting, just looking up, as if somebody was standing in that room with him. And then if anyone's had like a really serious paranormal experience, you get this insane feeling of like being frozen, overwhelmed. In my mind, I almost knew something was about to happen, but I didn't know what. And then the light switch to that room flicked itself on. And then I just stood there shocked for like a second, shut the switch off, and left for school.
Well, that's still one of the craziest things.
I'm pretty sure before I left for school, I went around the house making fucking sure nobody was home. I looked around, make sure nobody was in there, that you weren't fucking with me, someone wasn't fucking with me.
That's crazy, man.
And then I saw like no one's there. I'm out. I went for school like way early.
That's so weird. And that was one of the earliest
that was
paranormalist like type things you remember happening.
That
right?
I can really remember like vividly. Like, I don't know if I had anything when I was really young, but that was like the first memory I have of a paranormal thing. That's
crazy, man. And every time I hear that or think about it sometimes, even like just that story.
It's just messed, man. It sticks with me like big time.
Yeah.
That was so like, I don't know, that feeling, I've never felt it that strong again before, ever. Even like doing when that shit fell off the shelf, I didn't have that feeling where I was like dead ass frozen, like completely.
Well, you were by yourself too, and and a lot younger. It's a complete different thing, right?
Yeah, probably something I haven't even put much thought into, like ghosts or like real fucking spirits or something.
At such a young age, yeah,
exactly.
100%. And once you have such a profound paranormal experience like that, it changes everything. If you're a skeptic and then you have an extreme experience like that, it can change like the flick of a switch. Oh yeah, literally,
it's
like
something really profound, man, for sure.
It can change your whole perspective of life, really. It
probably did in a lot of ways too, man. And I remember not telling anybody about it for a long time.
You didn't tell me about that for a long time, even me, yeah.
Because I'm like, damn, am I like losing it, or like, is it just me, or like, fuck? I didn't know what it was. That just happened. I didn't know how to tell anyone, so I just kept it to myself for so long. It's pretty fucked.
It's crazy, man. I remember more recently having something like that happen, where you think, well, did I have a paranormal experience, or am I like having some kind of like mental breakdown or like hallucinating or something, like a dream state almost?
But the fact that the dog was there is what really like solidified it.
Like looked up, like you said, right?
It was so fucked, man. I can picture it so clearly in my head. Like, it's so vivid. It'll stick with me forever.
Hell yeah, Andy. That was literally his first like paranormal experience.
Yeah, man.
I can't really remember like a real early on one, except for stuff moving around in my bedroom, like toys. I remember playing on my bed with like all kinds of little toys, leaving to like go to the washroom or something, come back, and stuff would be gone or moved around or pushed back.
Plus
in my
the video games and stuff.
Yeah, like would be completely pushed to the way back of the shelf where no one went.
Yeah,
like, you'd have to reach way back in there.
And your table moving that time, a big heavy glass.
I had a huge like dragon glass table that got slid over by like a foot,
and you could see the print of where it was supposed to be.
No one ever moved it because
we asked Mom and Dad, even with the video games, are you guys moving stuff around? You push the games all the way back? Did you move the table? I remember asking them about this crap when we were kids.
Yeah, we were really young. The table move, it had sat in the carpet for so long that there was a huge round clear imprint of where it was always put.
It's like if you have furniture there, then you move it, you can clearly see where it's been.
You can see where it was, and then it was just moved over by like a foot.
And I remember we put it back to the imprint, and like,
so weird. That was one of my.
I do remember that crap happening to you, man. I remember you showing me, and like, and I probably asking me, "Did you do this shit?"
Yeah.
Probably half-assed thinking I did it. Just remember out in that fucking forest when we were exploring at the trailer?
Yeah, that tunnel.
Yeah, we used to do a lot of like camping, and we have a boat. We just go explore the lake, go up little tiny streams we'd never been up and stuff before.
Yep.
And this one time we went up a little stream, and then we ended up walking through this tunnel, like crawling underneath this tunnel, up like a little stream. We got out from the other side of the tunnel and took maybe like 10 steps or something, and then we both stopped at the exact same time, looked at each other and said, I remember I think I said like, do you feel that? And you're like, yeah.
Yeah.
And we just turned and like, let's get the fuck out of here.
That
It was just something freezes you, stops you, and you're just like, shit's about to go down.
It felt like a force field of energy, just like someone just held their hand in like a circle of people just saying, stop.
Yeah.
You're not going any farther. That's what it felt
And
like.
it was just this empty, like,
it was
overgrown brush.
Just
Like,
the
yeah, there was
like,
no
there was
path.
nothing there.
Yeah.
For us to feel that kind of energy, like that was again, we were pretty young.
Yeah.
And that was a
Still
huge
kids,
one
for sure.
experience that was just like, what is going on here?
At least at that point, I had known what that feeling was. I'm like, Jesus, maybe that was like
yeah, man.
paranormal again or something. At that point, I'd probably start to form these thoughts, like having years to think about it, because I think that happened years after the bedroom light thing. But it was a similar feeling, though.
We both stopped dead in our tracks at the exact same time.
Oh, yeah. And I
Looked
remember
at each other and turned around.
that area was dead quiet as well.
Yes.
The forest, I didn't hear any birds. This was peak summer. Sun is high in the sky. No birds, no wind, no sounds at all.
That I don't know if that's like fucking some kind of spiritual energy. Aliens, like what is that?
I don't know, man.
We both just, and there was like,
I don't know what we felt at all.
yeah, there was no one around. It was, we were exploring through a whole bunch of the forest there at that time, and you could hear normal things, the wind blowing in the trees, birds. It sounds like some Blair Witch stuff. Yeah, exactly, Andy. It was, oh, that's Cody. Fuck, not Andy. Cody, what's up, man?
Yo, Cody.
Yeah, straight up though, dude. Do you want to come? Did you message me and I didn't see it? Do you want to join us on Discord for the last bit, Cody? What do you think, bud? But it was like that, though.
It was messed.
It was just like there was no sound.
I wonder what would have happened if we just kept going.
All right, we're gonna bring Cody in here.
If we had kept going.
Yeah, we turned around and just stopped.
We just left.
So we're gonna bring Cody in for the last bit.
That was bizarre, man. And both of us to feel that at the same exact time.
I agree, man. It was so weird.
Thinking back on how like that shit sticks in my memory so hard because it's some of the craziest shit that has ever happened. Like